Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today we are going to do readings for the sign of Capricorn for the month of January from the 1st to the 15th, 2020. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I would like to add that you should not live your life by the tarot. It is you that creates your own destiny. Practice mindful meditation to clear your mind of unwanted negativity and replace it with positive thoughts for a happier life and a positive future. It is you and only you that can fill your heart's desire and bring positivity, healthy changes you deserve. Okay? These readings may or may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. You can also choose to leave it all and create the life that you wish to have. All right? So I will be using the Tarot of Dreams, the Dreams of Gaia, Voyager Tarot, and Chakra Wisdom Oracle. I have the books here in case I need to refer to them. I will be trying to read intuitively here. I will also add that I'm using the tiny tarot word oracles created by Sacred Geometry Universe, which is my company. If you're interested in those will be out mid-January. Yeah, so subscribe, like, comment, and share on these videos. To my subscribers, welcome back, and to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with Capricorn. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we'll go ahead and see what's going on with Capricorn, okay? And this is for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. So I have the Voyager Tarot deck here. These cards are all pre-shuffled. But of course, I am going to do one more shuffle here for the energy of the reading to find out what's going on. Pull one card from Voyager Tarot. We're going to pull an energy card and see what's going on here. All right, this is for Capricorn. Four of Worlds. Commencement. So, the Four of Worlds is basically the Four of Pentacles. Okay? So you might be holding something close to your chest. You might be hanging on to your money. You might be hanging on to an idea. You may be holding on to somebody, okay, or a situation. Right? But we also have the word commencement. Okay? Let me take a closer look at this card and see if I can see anything in here. I do see some sort of growth here. Sprouting of possibly new ideas. I do also see a Capricorn in there. I mean, that's the animal in the picture, if you guys can see that. And that's you guys. I also see a deer in the background. And we all know that the deer, from the totem animal stones that I have put out before, means sensitivity and peace. So, Capricorn, so you're holding on to the energy, you're holding on to something, you're holding on to someone. Let's go ahead and get started and see if we can find out what exactly that means, okay? I do have the book here, but I think the card pretty much told us enough, right? All right. So we're going to get started with the Tarot of Dreams. We're going to find out what's going on. What's going on for Capricorn? This is for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? These are also pre-shuffled, but I will take cards out this way. This is how I decided that I wanted to do these readings. What do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? So let's see what came out here first. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse. Just double checking to see if these cards are being held upside down, because you know that can happen sometimes. We also have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Capricorn, this is what's going on. Let's see. We do have the Empress in reverse. This could be you or somebody else. But the card is definitely in reverse. And this might be the person that you're hanging on to, right? And the Empress is somebody who is, you know, all the queens put together into one. She's passionate. She's emotional. She's grounded. And she's very intelligent. But it looks like you're going to have to make a decision here in regards to the Empress. Because there may have been a situation of deception, you know, ultimate backstabbing, basically, right? What else is going on here for Capricorn, please? This is for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. What else is going on for Capricorn? Capricorn. What else is going on for Capricorn, please? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Chariot in reverse. What else is going on for Capricorn? We have the Star in the upright position. So there was supposed to be some premature information possibly coming in. Information about emotions, right? You may have wanted to make a decision and move forward with this person, but it seems that you've changed your mind, all right? Or this person has changed their mind to come towards you. There was some deception. Somebody was definitely, you know, deceived and hurt, stabbed in the back in this situation. All right, I do see the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Cancer, and also Aquarius here. So those can be people who play a part in your life right now, or you can have these in your chart. It seems that even though there was some sort of backstabbing in a situation, you are trying to have hope in this situation. And even though this Star card can also represent some sort of treachery in your life, I do feel like you are hoping for a situation because you're hanging on to something. You're hanging on to the hope of something. And it may be this Empress that's in reverse. You could be dealing with this person, or this could be a person that you're thinking about that may have ended something with you in the past, or just recently, actually. Okay. Let's see what else we get here. What else do we have for Capricorn? Okay, yeah. It seems that the Tower moment is coming for you, okay? And it's in regards to this Empress, and this could be somebody who's in your life at this present time, okay? Or it could be somebody in your, oh, actually, no. What I'm seeing here is that this Tower moment may have come in because no emotions were given to this Empress. You know, the Tower moment came in. It came to an end. Somebody didn't want to deal with this anymore. You're trying to make a decision on something, on whether or not you should move forward, and I think you've decided not to move forward with somebody. But you're definitely thinking about somebody from the past, and maybe that's what might have ended this situation. Let me see what else we can get here. Let me get one more card for Capricorn, please. There it is. Palace of Coins in reverse, okay. So you may have been pretty much backstabbed by this person who you were involved with currently, okay. Could be a Libra, could be any air sign, right? But it seems that you were in a relationship with this person and it came to an end because of some sort of backstabbing situation. You have hopes in this, you're having hope in a relationship, something possibly from the past, and you're having a hard time moving towards that. You're trying to make a decision if you should or if you shouldn't. At this present time, you're not making any choices right now because pretty much your stability has been altered, right? Something's going on with your stability, so you can't quite make a move and do anything because this is affecting your home. And you know, this Tower moment that's come in with this person, this Empress, you know, it could be coming to an end right now. So you kind of don't have time, or you can't really put this person of the past to the forefront because you're kind of dealing with stuff right now, right? That's what I'm gathering from this right here. We also have the sign of Scorpio here, okay? So you can have any of these signs that I've mentioned in your chart. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on here, okay? That's basically the deal that's going on. Let's see what the Dreams of Gaia has to say about what's going on here, too. What's going on for Capricorn for the month of January? Okay. This is the Ace of Air in reverse. This one is the Father. Okay. This is actually the Hierophant. Okay. That's what I'm gathering. I'll double check on that one because I think the numbers are different from the actual Rider-Waite deck with this Dreams of Gaia, but I'll double check. Let me get one more card for Capricorn, please. One more card for Capricorn. Let me get one more card for Capricorn, please. Let me get one more card for Capricorn, please. Let me get one more card for Capricorn, please. Get one more card for Capricorn, please. You may have passed it already. And get one more card for Capricorn, please. There we are. Okay, these flew out, but I'm not going to take them. In case y'all are wondering, we have the Healing card, the Youth card, and the Six of Air. If those cards are meant to come out, then they will come out later on as I shuffle for the next row. Okay, we do have Integrity. This is the 23 card, okay? This deck has additional major arcana in them, just to let you know. So these two are major arcanas, okay? So we have the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. So it seems that you wanted to come into somebody, or somebody may have wanted to come into you, but they've kind of changed their mind. Possibly because of the situation we're in right now, right, Capricorn? You may be going through some sort of something right now that's not really beneficial to add anything extra to your life. You might be going through the Tower moment, maybe going through a separation with somebody, because, you know, there's basically been some deception and some backstabbing there. Let's go ahead and find out what the Father says, because, like I said, that this book is kind of a little bit different from normal decks. Let's see. Okay, so basically the Father card is exactly what it says. It's the Father card. So you may be a father in this situation. You may be in a situation or a marriage that's coming to an end. That's why this Tower card is here, okay? But since the Father card is right over the Six of Cups, it may also be that even though that's happened, you do want to move in that direction. You just can't right now. You know, you're going through stuff. And that's totally understandable. You know, you're dealing with stuff for the month, the first part of January, and it's just too hard for you to move in any direction right now because your home life is in jeopardy. Okay. Let's see what the Integrity card says, because that is actually an extra card in this in regards to the Major Arcana. Okay, and that is, let's see. Okay, so the Integrity card is just like it says, you know, it's dealing with honesty, honor, character, values, morality, sincerity, consistency, principles, and fairness. So it may be here in this situation, because we do have the Ten of Swords there, it looks as if it may have not even been your fault what has happened. You have found deception in your marriage or your relationship. And that's why it's coming to an end. That's why this Palace of Coins is in the reverse. And you have decided to basically stand up for yourself in this situation. Okay? There may have been some deception because obviously you're feeling stabbed in the back here. Okay? And you did have hopes in this situation, but it just didn't work out for you. And it pretty much brought your home life, you know, crashing down just like the Tower. And you are, you know, you are basically displaying integrity in this situation. You're not going to stick with it, so there may have been some infidelity here. And you're not willing to deal with it anymore. Okay, you're not willing to deal with the deceit and the backstabbing, you know, and you are trying to be honest nowadays. Maybe, you know, you are an honest person and you're not really trying to deal with this anymore. It looks like you have brought out that integrity in yourself, trying to be a good, honest person, be a good father, all right? And then all this stuff happens. You know, we're all going through stuff right now, and this is what it looks like you're going through in the beginning of January. Perhaps you did want to start something somewhere new, and you're thinking about it. You're holding on to it with this Four of Worlds here, okay? But at this present time, you can't really move forward to whatever you're hanging on to because you are dealing with this home situation, all right? I'm going to see if I can pull two more cards, or I'm sorry, three more cards from the Dreams of Gaia. And we're going to see if what else is going on here. We pretty much know what's going on. You're having some troubles in the family life. You know, things that aren't fair. This is the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords. So you're going within right now. because what has happened is basically, you know, traumatizing to you a little bit. You've tried to become this good person that you wanted to be, and it just didn't work out for you. And it's really caused a shock to your system and your home life, and you're basically trying to figure things out. Yes, you are holding on to something of the past, maybe in regrets over it, but you know, it may come in time. You know, take care of what you have going on right now. That's way too many. And, you know, do what you can. Wow, they really did want to come out. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to be going within and trying to figure things out for yourself right now. Perhaps you were trying to make a good home and family life for your family, for yourself, and it pretty much didn't happen for you. This right here is the Seven of Fire, which is the Seven of Wands would be. Okay, so there was a lot of conflict here. You know what? There's a lot of jealousy going on here. Okay, so there might definitely have been somebody who was in putting themselves in your, you know, marriage life or your home life, this family life that you had. And basically what happened is you're not going to deal with this jealousy and these problems anymore. You know, sure, the tower moment came and something, you know, absolutely horrible happened. But I think this might have happened towards the end of December, and you're kind of working your way through it now. And so at this present time, you are working your way through it, and you're not going to deal with this type of actions anymore. Okay, perhaps you were in the past and kind of, you know, putting a blind eye to it, but it seems that right now you're over it. You're not doing it anymore. And this is why we have this Four of Swords right here, because you're going with it and you're trying to figure things out, you know, trying to figure out what went wrong, especially since you were trying to be that honest and good father, you know, having integrity for yourself, and all of a sudden it's not working out for you for some reason, right? And you may be holding the energy of the King of Fire. And the King of Fire is basically the King of Wands. Hmm. Let me see something in this card. You could actually be dealing with a Leo in this situation when it comes to this family life, trying to be the good father, the father with integrity, you know, virtuous, trying to be good for your family, but it seems that the universe has brought the tower down on you for some reason. And that's the direction that this is going at this present time. You know, let me see if I can pull 3 more cards and see what else is going to come out here. What else is going on for Capricorn? Oh, shoot. What else is going on for Capricorn? What else is going on for Capricorn for January? What else is going on for Capricorn? January 1st to the 15th, 2020. What else is going on for Capricorn? What else is going on for Capricorn, please? Okay. See if I can get one more card for Capricorn, please. One more card for Capricorn. One more card for Capricorn, please. One more card for Capricorn, and there it is. Okay. So I would like to say, I would like to add that the roles here can be reversed, right? We could be talking about a king or whatever, whatnot, and you could still be a female here, okay? This is also gender neutral, this reading, and all of my readings. Okay, so you place that how you want to place that. So I do see here now, there is a Queen of Fire also. So as you see, we have the Queen of Fire and the King of Fire here. So you could be in a relationship with somebody. Both of you could have fire in your charts. Okay, you're a Capricorn, but it doesn't mean that you don't have fire in your chart. All right. And it looks like you are going within about this whole situation, and you're thinking a lot about possibly, things of the past and what brought you to this situation. Trying to reflect on things that have happened that have actually brought you to this tower moment, because you did definitely want to be that honorable father and, husband, and do the best you can for your family. But it still didn't work out for you. No matter what you tried, it just didn't work. Okay? And basically the reason why it didn't work was because of this Queen of Fire. You could have had issues with her, but it does seem here that there was some juggling going on. Because we have the Two of Earth right here, which is definitely the Two of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So you may have been a juggler of the past, right? And this is why you may have tried to turn to be a more stable person, a good father, honest, family man. And it seems that you may have put your juggling days behind you, right? But even though you did, there was still arguing in this situation about somebody, okay? And it might have been that the person that you were with was also juggling. So you may have been in one of those kind of, I don't know, like those polyamory or something relationships, right? But maybe you didn't really want that. And maybe the person you were with did. And you might have been trying to be like, hey, I know we're both passionate here, but let's make a little change for the family. And it seemed that you wanted to stop this juggling, but it doesn't seem like it really did end. All right. Somebody went outside the relationship possibly, and it doesn't look like you really wanted that anymore. But it also looks like somebody may have still went outside the relationship and you were fed up with it. You're just like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. And so now, instead of, your thoughts being focused on possibly this Queen of Fire, you might be veering your sights on the Queen of Water, right? The emotional queen. The queen that's very nurturing and loving, who has no problems sharing her emotions, you know? And it looks like that's the direction that, you would like to go. And this is maybe somebody, the person who is in your past, right? But at this present time, it doesn't seem like you can really move in that direction, right? So let's go ahead, and I'm going to throw out some of my oracles, my word oracles, and we're going to see what kind of words are going to come out for this situation for Capricorn. What words from the universe are going to be thrown out in this situation. All right. We have the word kind. We have the word cutting. We have the word bountiful. We have the word joy. We have the word believe. Wow. Candle started going crazy when I mentioned the word joy, just to let you guys know. And we also have the word hurt. All right, well, it seems that somebody has been very kind in your life, right? But you have been very cutting to that person. Maybe you might have cut them out of your life. And this person could have been really bountiful. You might have even found joy within that person. And they could have made you, you know, maybe had you believing or believing in yourself, right? And you may have cut this person out of your life and now you're hurt. Okay? So you may have maybe made a wrong choice in a situation. You may have chosen wrong and not for the right reasons, which, you know, we all make mistakes. Especially when there's a lot of people around us trying to put information in our ears, right? Let's see what's on the other side of these stars. We have the letter B. Could be your first last name or the person you're dealing with's first last name. We also have the letter T. We also have the letter R. We have the letter I. Okay, I would like to, let me flip these all over because, you know, these are my prototypes of the stars. The stars that I actually have, I did change them up, and I did have, these are in Roman numerals, and I found that the Roman numerals were really hard to read, which I'm glad that I did not do that with the new word oracles. So these are the letters that we have, okay? The letters we have are B, J, R, I, S, and R again, okay? These are two oracle star, I guess you can call them mini star decks, but these are two put together, okay? So you could have the letter B in your name, you could have the letter J, you could have the letter R, you could have the letter I, the letter S, and or you can have two R's in your name, okay? You can also take those letters and try to spell something out with them. So if you did write those down, you know, you can try and see what you can make out of those, okay? Next, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. We're going to see what the universe has to throw out for some additional information for the Sun's Capricorn for January 1st to the 15th, 2019. Okay. So first we have growth. And then we have discovery. Let me see if I can get one more card out for you, Capricorn. One more card for Capricorn for January, from the 1st to the 15th of December. January 2020. This is for Capricorn for the 1st to the 15th, 2020. There you have it. Prayer. So this is what I can gather from this. Okay. It seems that you've been through a lot lately, Capricorn. You're going through a lot of shit. Okay? You're going through a lot of stuff. But it's all that stuff that is causing you to actually grow. Right? You're learning from past mistakes and you're learning from current mistakes, and You know, you're going through a recovery phase here. But I will say that as you're going through this growth and recovery, the universe will grant you a key. And it could be a special key. It could be the key of knowledge. Learning about life, learning about yourself, learning to maybe make your own decisions and to not depend on others. Maybe the key to realization for your life and what you want for your future and for your offspring, perhaps, right? If there are children involved, of course. And then we have the prayer card. Maybe you've added a little more prayer to your life in hopes that whatever it is you are thinking of or praying for is going to manifest for you. Because there might have been some negativity in your life, a lot of negativity. And you might not have even realized that. You may have thought what you were doing was right or there was nothing wrong with it because you might have been misled. Some of this stuff could have happened from childhood as you were growing, right? You may also be going through some sort of recovery in regards to your health, right? You could have been hanging on to some sort of addictions. You know, and these addictions can be anything. It could be eating, it could be drinking, it could be drugs, it could be watching TV, it could be sex, it could be shopping, it can be just about anything. But only you would know what that is. But do see growth here, and I do see growth in a positive direction. And like I said at the beginning, it is you who creates a positive life for yourself. And it's you who will put the right people in your, situation because you don't want to be hurt anymore. Maybe you've been hurt a whole lot in the past, right? Maybe you've been really kind to people. And maybe there's been those out there who brought joy to your life, but you haven't really found that joy in yourself. Maybe you were made to believe a certain way, and maybe that's kind of changing now. It seems that you may have been cutting and hurtful to others. You may have even been that way to yourself. You do have the word bountiful there, so you may have lived a life of bountifulness or have wanted that, but haven't really been able to achieve that. And that all you've been getting in the end was hurt and pain. But I will tell you this, whatever's going on with you, Capricorn, you're going to make it through. And the reason why I see that is because I see this growth, recovery, and prayer right here. And those are three absolutely positive cards. And this is only the beginning of January. You have a whole year of manifesting positivity and happiness in your life. As long as you're not being malicious or hurtful to anybody about it, you can guarantee that the universe will see that, you know? I will say that if you are true to yourself and wish well to others, good or bad, the universe takes note to this, and you will definitely be rewarded in one way or another. All right? So I'm going to pretty much end it right there, and I'm hoping that you can make it through this, Capricorn. I know you can. And I'm wishing you a happy new year and many more to come. And I know, Capricorn, I just know that you're definitely going to make it through this. Okay? So keep your head up, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on the 15th for your next reading in January 2020.